I didn't believe in ghosts. Not until I heard the woman humming inside a locked room. A room where a woman had died 80 years ago. And that was just the first place. I always thought people exaggerated haunted places. I mean, a few abandoned buildings, some tragic history. Why would spirits still linger? Last winter, I set out to prove that most of these stories were just myths. My plan was simple. Visit 3 of the most haunted places in India and film everything. A YouTube documentary, maybe. Nothing serious. But when I came back, I wasn't the same person, and something else came back with me. 1. Dumas Beach, the whispering sand. The locals warned me not to walk on the beach after midnight. It talks, one fisherman whispered. The sand talks to itself. I laughed at the superstition. The wind was cold, the sea was calm, and the beach felt empty. Almost too empty. Even the dogs stayed away, gathering near the streetlights as if refusing to touch the dark sand. Around 1:17 a.m., the whispering started. At first, I thought it was the waves shifting from far away, but no. The sound came from the ground, from the sand. Soft at first, like someone breathing under the soil. Then clearer. A woman's voice cracked and trembling. "Madad, Madad, please, help." I froze. The voice wasn't coming from around me. It was rising from beneath my feet. I stepped back, and the sand shifted, like something moving below the surface. A handprint appeared, fresh, deep, fingers stretched upward. I ran, didn't look back, but I swear, I heard her run behind me, barefoot, fast, and the last whisper I heard was inches from my ear. "Take me with you." 2. D'Souza Chawl, the woman by the well. I thought Mumbai's crowd would distract me from the beach incident, but that night, things got worse. D'Souza Chawl looked normal during the day. Kids playing, auntie gossiping, chai smell in the air. But after sunset, the place changes. People shut their doors early. No one goes near the old well. The story goes that a woman accidentally fell inside decades ago. Her body was never recovered. I reached there around 11 p.m. The air felt thick, heavy, like breathing through wet cloth. When I pointed my flashlight at the well, something moved. A figure, white sari, long hair, dripping as if soaked. She stood with her back toward me. "Hello?" I called gently. "Are you okay?" She didn't respond, just tilted her head slightly, not turning, just listening. Then she did something that froze my blood. She slid back towards the well. Not walked, not turned, just slid, like her feet weren't touching the ground. I stepped closer, heart knocking against my ribs. And then she turned, her face broken, bent, as if her skull had cracked on something hard. The sound that left her wasn't a scream. It was a drowning gasp. I stumbled back, nearly dropping my camera. But the frightening part wasn't her. It was the hand that rose from inside the well. Thin, wet, reaching upward, reaching for her. Or for me. I left the chawl shaking so bad I couldn't ride my bike properly. 3. Bengal Swamy Sea Fort, the shadow that followed. By the 3rd location, I already felt like something was following me. A coldness behind my neck. A heaviness that didn't belong to me. The fort was on an isolated island. No one visits after sunset. Locals say the soldiers who died there still patrol the place. I reached near dusk. The air was silent. Too silent. Even the sea felt muted. My footsteps echoed through the stone corridors, and then another set of footsteps followed mine. I turned. No one. When I walked again, tap, tap, tap. my footsteps, and another pair. I felt eyes on me long before I saw him. A tall shadow stood at the end of the corridor. Not a person, just darkness shaped like one. I blinked. It moved closer. I stepped back. It stepped forward. Then it broke into a sprint. I dropped the camera and ran, almost tripping on loose stones. I didn't dare look back until I reached the boat. But even as the engine roared and the island drew farther away, I saw him standing on the fort wall, watching, not moving, just watching. I reached home after 2 sleepless nights. But my house didn't feel like my house. The corners were darker. The mirrors felt wrong. The air felt colder. On the first night, I woke to the sound of sand shifting under my bed. On the second night, the bathroom faucet turned on by itself, dripping slowly, like someone washing off dirt from a long journey. But tonight, something whispers my name when I try to sleep. A woman's voice, soft, tired, begging. Take me back. But I can't take her back, because I don't know which one followed me, and I don't know how many came with her. It's been 3 nights now, and the whisper is getting closer. Tonight, I felt her breath on my neck. If this story kept you awake tonight, like, share, and subscribe for more real-life horrors that whisper in the dark.